Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So, I didn't mention like day before yesterday I was about to go no, not I was about to go. I went and I searched for apartment for myself. So, I did a lot of research and I found like a lot of apartment according to my budget, like around 10 or 15 apartments. But the thing is, none of the apartments were like available. So I called all the owners and the agent. They said that the apartment is not available. So unfortunately, I was a bit upset. And then there was like 2 apartments and I called the owner. The owner was like, yeah, the house is available, so I have to pick one day. And then I made an appointment yesterday, I think, and I went and I saw the apartment. It's not an apartment, it's a house. It's like a studio house and it was in my budget. It was really good. So I was like, I'm not gonna take call on this one. I'm gonna see another apartment and then I'm gonna choose. So then I told the owner, like, give me one day so I can think about it whether I should choose the apartment or not. So the next day I had appointment for another apartment. I'm out of breath. So unfortunately the owner called and then she said that it's not available anymore. So the previous apartment, the house which I saw, I'm gonna stick to that. And yeah, so today I spoke to her and then I told her that I'm gonna take this apartment, and she said that okay, if you're gonna take this apartment you have to pay for it today and you can get the key. Okay, just a second, I have to cross. I have to see like everywhere. We are literally on the street. Okay, so yeah, so I spoke to her and then she said that today you have to come and pay for the apartment and you can get the key. So I was like, okay. So today is the day. I'm on my way to the bank so I can get money, and then I'll go and I'll pay for her. And then after I'm done with the apartment, I'm gonna go to the market to do a little bit of shopping so I can get like few stuff for me. The thing is, I don't want to get like, I don't want to take like all old stuff for the new house. So I'm gonna take all new stuffs. The lighting is like really bad over here. Yeah, so I'm just waiting. There's a huge queue outside the bank, so I have to wait. And then I'll call the owner that I'm about to leave. Like, it's just 5 or 10 minutes from here. Vlogging is not a thing over here in Georgia, so everyone is like literally staring at me. So yeah guys, I'm just waiting over here. So guys, what happened was that bank was out of dollars, so I had to come all the way to another place to withdraw money and then to exchange, because we don't exactly like withdraw money in the Georgian currency, which is gel. So we withdraw in dollars and then according to the exchange rate over here we'll go and exchange. So I'm literally out of breath. So guys, I just left from that place and I'm in the bus right now. So I will reach in like probably like in 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes I'll reach. So yeah, I just called the owner and then I told her like I'll reach in like 10 minutes. So because from the bus stop that my place, my house is like around 5 minutes. So I told her like around 10 minutes I'll take. So she said perfect, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So I was like, that's great. So I'm on the bus right now. So guys, finally the house is done. I've paid the rent and I checked everything, whether the water, gas, electricity and everything is working or not. Hot water especially. So yeah, everything is working. So finally I'm going to shift in maybe like 2 or 3 days, or maybe on 1st I'll shift. So now I'm on my way with one of my friends. He actually wanted to, get his hair done. He wanted to cut his hair. So we are on our way, and then after that we'll go to the market to get stuffs for my new house. As I said that, I don't want to get like old stuff for my new house, so I'm gonna get like, I don't know, bed sheets and pillows and everything. So yeah, I'm just on my way. I'll show you guys, but I'll introduce one of my friends. Hello, this is Neeraj, and he lives close to my house. He is in 6th year. I'm like really sad because he's like almost done. In like 2 or 3 months he'll be leaving, he'll be graduating. I'm happy and I'm sad as well for him. So yeah, he'll be leaving in like few months. So guys, I was feeling really like thirsty. So I got myself aloe vera strawberry. It's really good. I like it. I wanted another one, the pineapple one, but that was not there. So I thought of getting this one. So currently I'm in metro right now. We are on our way to Marginishvili. It's like 2 stops after where I am currently. So yeah, we are on our way to this salon. And yeah. So finally we are done with his haircut and he's all groomed. Yeah, so we are on our way to this market and we'll get the stuff which I need. And as I'm waiting for this bus to actually leave, I'll tell you guys a story where I broke my ankle like twice. I didn't break my ankle, but I twisted my ankle like twice. So it just reminds me like now when I'm like walking long distance, it's like very hard for me. So yeah, the first time when I actually twisted my ankle was when I was playing badminton. I love playing badminton. I love playing like outdoor games. So Like as usual, before leaving from India, like I was coming here in Georgia. It was like 1 or 2 weeks before I was leaving India. I was playing badminton as usual, and I don't know what happened. I tripped and I fell on my ankle. My whole body weight was on my ankle, and I was literally like, I don't know what happened. I wasn't like unconscious or something, but I was literally shocked, like what happened. Did I actually break my ankle or something? So yeah, then my friends and all, they came and they were like, what happened? Everything is fine. I was like, I think I broke my leg. I just heard something like I broke it. So I was lucky that I didn't break it. Then I started, moving my ankle, and then it was okay. I could like get up and walk. So that day, that night, I didn't feel anything. But in the morning, my whole ankle was like swollen, and I was like, that's it. I'm like dead. I don't know what's gonna happen, because my father was there when I fell down, and the first thought which came in our mind was, I just hope, like we were just hoping that I didn't break my leg, because it was just like 2 weeks left for me to leave from India to come here to Georgia. So we were like literally, I was like literally upset. So yeah, that was the first time, and then it was like, I think two years back this incident happened. And the second incident happened was recently, like it was 4 or 5 months back. I wasn't prepared for this trip, and I had no clue that we are leaving for this trip. My friends were like, it was my friend's birthday, so we were just celebrating, and because of this lockdown, like we had to stay till 5 in the morning. So the lockdown, it starts from 9 at night, and then it stays till 5 in the morning. So I don't know when they decided to go for this trip, and they were like, you have to come and you'll just enjoy and all this. And I was like, okay, I'll come. And then I joined them, and when we reached there, I was like, okay, this was a bad idea. I shouldn't have come, because it was all snow, and I was literally wearing the wrong shoes for snow. And yeah, I was pretty cautious. I was thinking like, okay, I have to walk like very carefully, very slow, because like in the snow you can walk, but the thing is, if the snow melts and if it becomes ice, that's the worst thing. You can't walk on ice. So if your leg slips or something, you will either fall on your bum, or you will fall on your elbow or your knee or something. So when we went there, everything was fine. We went for this trekking, and we were climbing this hill, and everything was fine. But when we left from there, oh my god, I just don't want to remember that. My friends were like walking ahead of me, everything was fine, and I was literally taking baby steps. I was walking like a turtle. Still, I have no idea what happened. Maybe I stepped on some like small ice rock or something, and again I tripped and I fell on my right ankle, the same ankle. So, and then I was like, that's it. Again the same thing happened. And my friends were like, not that far. I was walking slow. They were like, we're not going to walk this slow. I was like, it's okay, you guys walk ahead, that's not a problem. So yeah, I was like calling them like, come, I fell down. So they came and they helped me. That was the second time. And the third time when I fell down was, I don't know, this video is going to be really long if I keep telling you guys the story. Maybe in the next vlog I'll continue telling my story of how I keep breaking my ankle and keep hurting my knee. So yeah.